Caley Pop, you're up. Got your work up right here. Let's take a look. I like it. I like what I'm seeing a lot. I think that this is a good setup. At first, I didn't understand what was happening here, but this is obviously working the prism into the G. So I think it's good stuff. I really do. Um, Very nice. Very nice. Good kerning. Looking good. Okay, let's jump over to the back of the poster. And just do this. I'm trying to get this into the window, so I'll have to reduce the window and scroll up. There we go. Beautiful, right? Okay, again, looking good. This was a good decision taking that A out of there. I thought that just decimated the readability. So that's a great decision. I think it's interesting that you built your timeline around that element from the front. Good job. It works. I was a little concerned about the contrast of the front. Looks like you made some adjustments, which is good. Still a little bit tough right here. That contrast is a little tough right there. It's difficult to read. As far as your timeline goes, you've got your numbers, right? But your year, and then you've got a dash. Now, theoretically, that should be an N dash, N as in Nancy, since it is a number. Now, what you have here is you have no space after the number and the dash, but you have a space after the dash and the first letter of the word. Okay, so be consistent, either a space before and after the dash or no spaces. And when an N dash is a little bit wider than a regular dash, N as in Nancy, N dash is a little bit wider. So you might consider, you might not need a space at all. So take a look at that, see how you feel about that. But yes, I would definitely use N dashes in there, N as in Nancy. Let's take a look at the typeset itself. And to do so, I'm going to zoom in and scroll down. Okay, first paragraph, you don't ever have to indent a first paragraph. That's a given. What I would rather see is no indent, but a nice drop cap on the first letter. Looks like you've reduced your letter set, your numbers. That's good. S, that's good. Okay, I'm thinking a method of color photography based on interference. That's a dash right there. That should be an M dash, M as in Mary. Okay, that's a change of thought. Okay, now an M dash, I don't recommend a space before or after because an M dash is very wide. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, yes, looking good. Typographic set is good. Rags definitely need to be adjusted though. See that angle right there, this kind of wavy pattern right here, this wavy pattern. You don't want any of that. Here's what you want your rags to look like. Long, short, staggered in a way that's not noticeable as opposed to anything like this that indicates angles, wavy patterns, or large differences between the longest and shortest line in the text. So I would recommend that you adjust your regs. It's pretty important. It's one of the things I'm really going to be checking, and one of the things that portfolio reviewers and hiring professionals look at first is regs. So you definitely want to adjust your regs there. And okay, just notice something in the timeline. You're not using periods consistently. So some of your timeline entries have periods, others don't. So either use them or don't, but don't mix it, right? Okay, other than that, rags is the big thing I'm seeing. So let's go get those rags adjusted and give yourself some time. It takes a minute to adjust rags, and to learn how to do so, take a look at that course announcement that has a video specifically dedicated to adjusting rags. Okay? All right, Callie, good job. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.